Fred, what's the last few days been like for you, getting acclimated and making plans to get out here?
Yeah, so I actually just got here this morning, flew in and getting acclimated, like you said, going through the physicals and getting my equipment and getting my fingerprint done. So it's good. Good
How
time.
much do you look forward to getting back to actual football instead of all the training and
Right.
that kind of stuff?
Oh man, I've been waiting for this for a while now. I mean, just, the combine's great and all, just jump, run a 40 and all that other stuff, but this is real football now, and that's what we're gonna play.
Are you having these moments where like, wow, is this really happening? This whole process.
Oh yeah, I mean, ever since I got the phone call, that's how I've been. I mean, I think it's really gonna set in when I get the jersey on. I put the helmet on and I'm out there running around. So, but yeah, it's just been surreal. It's been great.
Have you done your homework on just the linebackers that have come before you with this franchise already?
Absolutely, and I think anybody who watches football kind of knows those guys who've come through: Patrick Willis, Navarro Bowman, guys like that. And I'm hoping to come in and follow in their lead.
Do you see yourself fitting in that like middle linebacker role too, or more on the outside? Where are you going to be?
Yeah, I'm gonna do whatever the coaches ask me to. I think when I talked with them on my 30 visit, they talked about playing middle to start me off, and we'll go from there.
You're a little bit taller than the guys that you mentioned. I mean, how does your height, your length help you in what you're asked to do?
Absolutely. I think it just helps all around in my game. Just be able to be a rangy player and getting those passing lanes for the quarterback, or just trying to defeat blocks. And make tackles. That's my job.
Was that a big point of emphasis for when we first talked to John after he drafted you? He was like, "Yep, 6'3" makes you one of the tallest inside linebackers in the league." Was that something that they talked to you a lot about?
They did talk to me about how they like my size. I mean, when they talked to me, where they see me in the scheme, they just talked about what I do well, and what I did well at BYU and how it fits into their scheme. So,
Do you have a background as a defensive back?
I do not. I get asked that question a lot just because of the position I played at BYU was kind of more of like a nickel back out because I was out in space a lot, and I was comfortable doing that.
How did that help you, that role, or how have you developed into a good pass cover linebacker?
Yeah, I think it's something that just kind of came natural to me, and my coaches had a lot of trust in me to be out there in space and cover guys, cover slot receivers, tight ends, and it's only added to my game. I feel like that's one of the hardest things you can ask a linebacker to do. So I'm happy to have that.
I assume you've watched football for a long time. The way the game has evolved, how do you see it kind of fitting what you do? Do you feel like you're in a better position now than you would have been if it was 8 years ago or something?
Yeah, absolutely. This is a passing league now, and teams are passing the ball about 65% of the game, and you gotta have linebackers who can move and cover right now, and so that's kind of why I feel like I fit perfect in what we're doing.
What was the name of that nickelback position in the BYU defense?
Yeah, it was our Sam strong side linebacker position. We called it a flash. But yeah, it was strong side backer position. And when we were playing bigger personnel teams like Wisconsin or teams like that where they had 12 or 13 personnel would bring in tight ends, I'd come down and I'd play more traditionally in the box on that on that tight end. So
The Seahawks have a strong safety, Cam Chancellor, who's almost 230 pounds. Were there any teams looking at you as did that come up at all, that whether you could play strong safety in the NFL?
It never came up that seriously. I mean, just like in social media, people were talking about whether I could play safety or not. But teams knew I could play linebacker. They seen the film and seen what I could do, and they just feel like that just kind of adds to my position. So
Have you watched guys like Deion Jones and Tolvin Smith and
absolutely,
KJ Wright?
absolutely, yeah. I watched plenty of them.
What stands out to you about the league?
Those are kind of like the new age linebackers. They're not the big bruisers. They're kind of the smaller guys who can run and cover, and they're physical dudes too. So I'm looking to do exactly that.
If they're new age linebackers, you're a big guy that could run and cover.
Right,
What
that's
does
right.
that make you?
Maybe it's just the next step. I don't know, but I feel like it's just good to that I have that added length. But yeah.
You had one of the higher Wonderlic scores of all the draftable guys. I mean, is that something that you take pride in, that score and in the intelligence that denotes?
Absolutely. I'm not exactly sure how everybody else scored. I know my agent told me I got a 32, and I don't know what the average is or anything like that. But I think all those tests that they do at the common and all that, you kind of have to take them with a grain of salt, I think I'm a decently smart guy, so hopefully that adds to it.
You probably know what denotes means.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, college education. So yeah.